Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, the Department of Interior and Local Government Albay Provincial Office, in partnership with the Provincial Peace and Order Council Technical Working Group, has commenced a 3-day workshop to formulate a draft peace and order and public safety plan for calendar year 2026 to 2028. The workshop held last week at Hotel Luca, Legazpi City, aims to update and align the province's peace and order initiatives with national performance audits. On the first day, Christine Palacio, PLGU ADOC focal person, and Rosaline Dineros, PLGU POC focal person, presented the 2024 accomplishments of the Provincial Anti-Drug Abuse Council and PPOC. According to the reports, the province of Albay successfully implemented nearly 100% of the programs, projects, and activities for peace and order. DILG Albay discussed the indicators outlined in the POC and ADOC performance audit to ensure the new POPs plan aligns with these evaluations. The second day focused on drafting the POP's plan, while the third day was dedicated to presenting and discussing the draft plan. The POP's plan is a term-based strategy that addresses peace and order and public safety issues within the LGUs. In other story, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office will closely monitor the empowerment and reaffirmation of paternal abilities associations ERPAT Albay. This year, one monitoring visit will be scheduled for each association for local government unit during their monthly meeting. During the field visits, the office will identify and replicate each association's best practices across other LGUs. This initiative will help the organizations develop a concrete plan for positive community engagement and the growth of ERPAT members in the province. However, the scheduling will depend on the president of each ERPAT association per LGUs. Meanwhile, this initiative by the provincial government of Albay is considered a pilot activity aimed at strengthening fathers' role in the family and the community. In the national scene, House Assistant Majority Leader Judah Sidre of the Tigog Party list denied Senator Cynthia Villar's statement that the impeachment complaint against VP Sara Duterte was sent to the Senate on the last day of the session. According to concurrent resolution number 22, the Senate still has time to take action on the impeachment accusation that the House submitted on February 5 because the actual final day of the session before recess is February 7, as Sidre explained. Sidre of the House Committee on Overseas Workers' Affairs also refuted the claim that the lower house purposefully postponed the impeachment process, stating that the House moved swiftly to expedite the transmission of the articles of impeachment. Sidre said that the 1987 Constitution expressly requires the Senate to take immediate action upon receiving the articles of impeachment. He said that this obligation has not yet been met. The official also cautioned that Vice President Duterte stands to gain from the impeachment trial's delay, since she continues to hold office despite grave accusations of misusing public funds. Sidre stated that the Senate should carry out its constitutional obligation and hold the impeachment trial, stressing that justice and accountability should not be contingent on political expediency. In other story, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said the Philippines could still boost its people-to-people exchanges with the United Kingdom due to their strong relations. In Malacanang, President Marcos made a declaration while meeting with David Lammy, the UK Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs. The president pointed to the notable rise in Filipinos residing and working in the United Kingdom and told Lammy that Filipinos in the UK appreciate the UK's hospitality. Over 200,000 Filipinos are thought to be employed in the UK in various industries such as IT, aviation, hospitality and service, and healthcare. British software, e-commerce, and telecommunications companies have employed Filipino engineers and IT specialists in more significant numbers since 2001. Lammy is in the Philippines to further advance the improved partnership between the Philippines and the United Kingdom. The two leaders discussed trade and investment, marine, climate change, and environmental issues. In other news, House leaders have expressed confidence that the Supreme Court will uphold the legality of impeachment proceedings against Vice President Sara Duterte. According to Representative Paulo Ortega, Deputy Majority Leader and Representative for La Union 1st District, the House of Representatives filed the impeachment case in accordance with due process. Ortega emphasized that any legal challenge to the impeachment is only a delay ploy and refuted any procedural irregularities by the House. Representative Jay Kunkun of Zambales 1st District and the House Assistant Majority Leader supported Ortega's remark, emphasized that the impeachment procedure was conducted strictly with the law and the Constitution. Kunkun also noted that the Vice President's team seemed to delay the impeachment process through legal wrangling intentionally. And in the news outside the country, 11 people were killed and 30 others injured, including 5 children, in overnight Russian missile and drone attacks on the eastern city of Dobropilya in the Donetsk region. Ukraine's emergency services report that the attack also caused damage to 30 vehicles, an administrative building, and 8 residential buildings. In the midnight strike, Russian soldiers utilized 145 drones, including decoy drones, along with 2 ballistic Iskander missiles and 1 cruise missile, according to the Ukraine Interior Ministry. Ukraine claimed to have intercepted the cruise missile and 79 Russian drones using its fighter jets and ground-based mobile fire units. Russia has escalated its air campaign against Ukraine after the United States stopped exchanging intelligence with Kiev. And finally, in the news outside the country, U.S. President Donald Trump is considering imposing large-scale sanctions and tariffs on Russia. According to Trump, this is what he plans to do until Russia and Ukraine agree to put an end to the crisis. He stressed that the sanctions won't be removed until Russia and Ukraine agree. European officials, including Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, demanded they be included in peace talks. And that's all for the news at 12, March 10, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our news writer, Albay PIO and Dan Roquion. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glenda Ongbungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.